Hashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Chakadash.
Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders, great millstone. Through the spirit and power, Yahushua, we out here once again to declare the downfall of this wicked kingdom, America, known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures, man. You know? Hey, if you're not vexed here, something's wrong with you. You know, you really have a mental condition if you're satisfied with the status quo, man. You know? You really need to be put to death, as it were, man. Matter of fact, let's get 2 Corinthians 4 and 3. Yeah, you people are lost, man.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 4, and verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
See, this gospel is hid to you, man. If you understood this gospel, you'll be in the same mindset we are in, man. Ready to get the hell out of here. Somebody hold Isaiah 51, 14, Baba Shah. Go ahead, right? Yep, that's it. Yeah, read it again, Baba Shah.
2 Corinthians 4 and verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
Yeah, it's hid to them that are lost, man. Let's get that word lost.
Strong's definition for lost, G622. To destroy, to put out of the way entirely.
Yeah, to put out of the way entirely, man. 2/3, you got to be put out of the way entirely. You happy with the status quo, you got to go. You got it.
It says abolish.
Yep.
Put an end to ruin.
Yep.
Render useless.
Yeah, you really are useless, man. You're not crying out against this wickedness. Go ahead.
To kill.
Yep.
To declare that one must be put to death.
So yeah, you need to die, man. When you reject this truth, you declare that you must be put to death, man. Why? Because you happy here, man. Your woman out of order, your kids won't listen, they in a constant state of rebellion, and you gotta deal with Esau, man. And you happy here? What the hell wrong with you, Jay? So you don't realize you in captivity, man. You had this stupid ass Christian, you know, make these AI videos, you know, having Jake with money, you know, talking about we still in captivity. You damn right we still in captivity, man. This is the worst case scenario ever. But you happy here. Something wrong with you, Jake. We get that Isaiah?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 51 and verse 14. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loose.
And we ready to go, man. We ready to be loose from this captivity. If you ain't in that mindset, again, something wrong with you, man. You really have a mental condition. You know, what they call it, Stockholm syndrome. You know, where you side with your oppressor, man.
The whole head is sick. You know, that's if you like it, you know, work a job and you get paid every week, every 2 weeks. You know, some niggas get paid every month.
Yeah.
You know, then they cutting hella taxes out your shit. You know, the food is fucked up. You know, like you said, the women out of order. You know, on the people level, the air is fucked up. You know, the people is fucked up. You know, this place is the pits, man. It's like,
Now that's it. Scripture say this place is polluted. Can you get that?
that's it.
You know? Yeah, it's polluted, man. But you want to stay here, you want to wallow in filth. Now we want this place over and done with. And it's, we see it speeding up. Hey, we right back out here, man. It just seems like you know, last Friday, you know, we back out here, man. So yeah, the Lord is speeding up the time, but man, we ready to go. Can you read that again, Baba Shah?
Come. This is Isaiah chapter 51 and verse 14. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loose, and that he should not die in the pit,
Yeah, America shall not die in the pit, man. Go ahead.
nor that his bread shall fail.
Right, and our bread ain't failing, you know. These scriptures are what comfort us, you know. Anytime we feeling down or blue, guess what, man? We can go to the scriptures, and it lets us know this place has an end. This is temporal, man. It's not gonna last forever. That's why Yahweh say, he that endures unto the end, the same shall be saved. So we got to endure this. What is that? I will better in the nation of the Lord. Let's get that. Nahum, was it on that right there? Let's get that. What is it? Nahum? I will better in the nation of the Lord until he please my cause. Is that it? Yeah, see if you can find that out. I will better in the nation of the Lord. Oh, it's 444. Yeah, man, that's what we having to do. We having to better the righteous anger of Yahweh Shah, man. Let me see. It might be. Why I say nigga. Go ahead and read that, Michael. Michael 2 and 10. Spirit, that's it. Yeah, Michael was in the right spirit. You got it out.
Con, this is the book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 10. Arise ye, depart.
Yeah, arise ye and depart. Go ahead.
For this is not your
See,
rest.
this is not our rest, man. Again, you mentioned you getting taxed on everything. Your taxes get taxed, you know? But you want to stay here. You want to continue to try and pull yourself up by your bootstraps, man. Nah, man, this place is polluted. Read that from the top again.
Con, this is Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart.
Yeah, how you gonna rise and depart? By way of your mind, man. Yeah, you gotta rise and depart, man, by way of your mind. You know? You gotta be retooled, retaught. You got it out.
Book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
You can't be conformed to this place, man. If you conform to this place, you're gonna be more inclined to stay here. Go ahead.
But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
And now that once your mind get renewed, you understand this is a cesspool, man. This ain't all what they make it out to be. This ain't the be all end all. Look at that. Why? Yeah. Yeah, this place is done, man. Go ahead.
That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
And also the perfect will of Yahweh Shah this time is to bring this place down with a series of plagues with the culmination of this place getting hit with thermonuclear missiles, man.
Yeah.
That's the perfect will of the Lord in this time, man. See? But again, this place is not your rest, man. And you gotta be taught that. You're not just gonna come out the world, man. You gotta, we was goddamn putting up Christmas trees and shit, man. You know? The Lord took that detestable thing out of our mouth, man. You know? And made us see the truth. That this is not it, man. This is not it. That was it on that? Go ahead.
No, the book of Ezekiel, chapter 18 and verse 30. Therefore, I will judge you, O house of Israel, everyone according to his ways.
Yeah, see, the Lord gonna judge you according to your ways. Go ahead.
Saith the Lord Yahweh, repent and turn yourselves from all your transgressions, so iniquity shall not be your ruin.
Yeah, iniquity is gonna be 2/3 ruin, man. They're laden with iniquity. They're not gonna be able to turn, you know, come back and be retooled, get their minds right as it were. They happy here, man. They want this place to continue. You know? Go ahead, Al.
Cast away from you all your transgressions, whereby ye have transgressed,
Go ahead.
and make you a new heart and a new spirit.
Continue.
For why will ye die?
Because you're gonna surely die, man. If you don't repent, if you don't come back to your high by Shah spirit and the truth and be on the same mindset of this place being destroyed, you gonna die. Ain't no other way we can tell you. It's gonna either be by teeth of wild beasts, you're gonna pine away by the famine, or somebody gonna go there and take your head off, man. See? Go ahead, all right?
O house of Israel, For I have no pleasure in the death of him that dieth, saith the Lord Yahweh. Wherefore, turn yourselves and live ye.
Yeah, see? If you turn back to your heart by shot, you will live, man. The 2/3, they ain't trying to turn back, man. And that's why they surely gonna die, man. See? Putting up Christmas lights and old Saint Nick and, man, that's crazy, man. And you still saying in your goddamn mouth you doing it for the kids. It's fuck that. You just sacrificing your child to the what is it, Moed? Moloch? What? That's what you basically doing, man. You giving your children over to the fucking devil, man. See? That was it. Yeah, let's get back to that Micah 2 and 10.
Come. This is the book of Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
So again, you are rising and departing by the way of your mind, man. Because you understand this is not your rest. Go ahead.
Because it is polluted.
Yep.
It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction.
It's going to destroy you with a sword destruction, man. It ain't going to be no just a destruction. Now the Lord made emphasis. It's going to be a sword destruction, man. You know, again, famine. Hey, man, the famine is increasing whether or not you see it or not, man. We was just talking about the prices of meat, you know. Yeah, you getting less goods for more money. So you're going to run out of food quicker. Recalls every week, you know. Yeah, that's how the Lord's going to take you and humble your ass, man. You're going to really humble 2/3 of our people, man, by way of the fact. See?
Just on chicken recall. It's like it was just a chicken recall. You know, Jake loved chicken, man. You know, on top of all these poultry plants that shut down. You know, eggs. You know, what was that, Tyson? You know, with the beef. You know, how about you now trying to increase the famine, man? You know, and the scriptures say that for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish in famine. So a lot of people gonna starve to death, you know, but nobody's gonna escape that. You know, if you just so happen to make it through the famine, the Lord got pestilence out here. You know, the brother had just mentioned, you know, off camera about this the vomiting disease. You know, all these pestilence coming out. You know, things about to really get bad out here, man. You know, Ezekiel 7:5, man, evil and only evil will always come, man. It's a bad time.
You know, what does scripture say? Those that escape the famine shall the sword destroy. So you people are not going to have a way out, man. You know, you're not going to have an outlet in the time we're in. We're so ready for the power to go out, you know, for the Lord to, stay plugged in. Yeah. Lord got us plugged in, man. See? Yeah, we're plugged into the spirit, man. That's why we hate this place. If you ain't of the mind of your how by Shara Shah, you're not gonna hate this place, man. You're gonna actually love it, man. You start telling somebody about the evil, man, you a Debbie Downer, you know? No, man, you should be happy when you hear this place receiving some type of judgment, man. Because it's going to bring you closer to the kingdom. Jacob content with the scraps. Nah, man, we want the whole fucking table, man. You know? But that comes with a kingdom mindset. See, 2/3 ain't number children, man. That's why they got to come back in the kingdom as children. That mind ain't on the kingdom mindset. You know?
Somebody come ahead. He said, if you're not with me, you're against me. You know? You're not with this place being destroyed. Ultimately, you coming against you. How about Shimmy Shot, man? You're gonna be destroyed with this place, man. You know? And also you mentioned, if I may mention it, you know, about we be happy, you know, seeing this place go down. Well, that's in the scriptures where it said where it be 9 things, you know, for me to be happy, roughly paraphrasing, you know, to see the downfall of our enemies.
That's it, huh?
You know, that brings us joy to see this place going down. Because the only way, you know, that we can get the kingdom is if this place go down. So we need this place to be destroyed, man, so that we can get the kingdom in.
That's it. That's a beautiful point on that second Ezra's 4. The place be not turned upside down, then cannot it come. You forget that? Oh yeah, just get that.
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, and verse 43. It says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time.
Yeah, the day of doom shall be the end of this time. Yeah, that word doom everywhere. You know? Yeah, it's going to be the end of Esau's rulership. You got it out.
And the beginning of the immortality for to come.
Hey, perpetual rulership, man. So tell you in Daniel that this kingdom shall not be left to another people. You got it.
Wherein corruption is past, intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up.
Truth is sprung up, the kingdom of heaven, man. You know? Where it's not going to be Esau in rulership, man. The end of wickedness. Yeah, that's what we looking for. But Jake ain't looking for the end of wickedness. You know? He happy with tricking off. You know? I get it, this, and she'll be happy. Man, fuck that. This ain't it, man. You got it out.
It says,
man, Slocky, if you think this it, again, man, the Lord got to put you to death. That's what we read in 2 Corinthians 4, man. You lost. You got it out.
and truth is sprung up.
Yep.
Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that have gotten the victory.
Yeah, see, nor to oppress him that have gotten the victory, man. Who is that going to be? The Israelites, man. Israelites going to get the victory. You got that 2 Ezra 4?
Book of 2 Ezra, chapter 4, verse 28. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
Yeah, the evil is sown. What was the evil planted here in America, man? You know? And it has blossomed. Where wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. You can't even watch a fucking TV show without getting vexed, man. You can't even sit back and watch a sporting event for the fucking commercials to bring up a goddamn more couple, man. See? Everything here is polluted. Go ahead, man.
If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
So this place has to pass away for the kingdom of heaven to be established, man. That's how we know this place is polluted, man. And it's going to destroy you with a sword destruction. You know? We got that, Micah.
The book of Micah, chapter 7, and verse 9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, because I have sinned against him.
We understand that, man. We understand the reason why we catching hell. We on the bottom, you know, while women are out of order, while your kids got there, don't really respect you, or talk shit behind your back, or do anything that you don't like, man. You know? You can try and teach them the ways of the Lord, but they gonna always revert back to the world, man. That's why the scripture say, love not the world, even with them that are in the world. 1 John 2. Yeah, your family is part of this world, man. Well, you can try and teach them, you know? But guess what? They gonna always result back to the pressures of this life, man. You know? And they gonna be in the world. But we have to better information. Read that from the top.
Micah 7 and verse 9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him.
Yep.
Until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me.
That's what we waiting on, man. We waiting on the Lord to plead our cause. As much as we want to, you know, was that Bart Simpson, Homer Simpson, ring a motherfucking neck, like it, you know, for my French, ring somebody's neck. As much as we want to do that, man, we got to better in the nation of the Lord. Go ahead.
It says, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness.
Continue.
Then she that is mine enemy shall see it.
Yeah, she that is our enemy, man. Eve is our enemy, man. Eve, man. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you. As the Apostle Hart say, even the ones that know this truth, man. You know, them be the worst ones, man. You know, they try to cut you with the scriptures. You still gonna speak your goddamn mouth closed. Fuck out of here, man. And yeah, she is our enemy. The Lord gonna make an example of Eve. You know? Eve's so fucking prideful. Well, her day is coming too. Wait till the power go out, man. You know? That's gonna be a day of reckoning for you, Eve. All that shit you was talking. Now you see what we saying, and you gonna try to you might catch something that day. You know? You see. Yeah, belt to ass. I was on there chopping up with my blood brother earlier this week, man. And Eve, man, you know. And I made the statement in. That's one thing Eve really ain't getting no real ass whooping when she was growing up. You need that good old ass whooping. You know? Let you know this shit stink, man. Because you believe shit don't stink. You believe you can say what you want to say, ask somebody, there's no consequence. No, it's gonna have to be consequences, man. Repercussions and consequences. You gonna try and run to a man of the Lord, there's gonna be repercussions and consequences. Like your brother said, belt to ass. That's what you're gonna have to take, man. You know? If you don't like it, you get the fuck out. It's like you read that.
Micah 7 and verse 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her.
Yeah, shame gonna cover her, man. And we know that shame going into that perplexity. You know, you're gonna be perplexed. You're not gonna have any answers. You ain't gonna know which way to turn, how to go about it. You know, you will be in a state of confusion. Your last 2% on the phone, you're gonna try and call a man of the Lord. You know, that last quarter tank of gas, because you ain't fill up, you ain't been prepared. You're gonna try and make your way to the man of the Lord. You're gonna shut that shit down, man. See?
They say like a chicken with his head cut off.
You know,
all that I don't need a man. You know, all that shit there gonna be done away with.
yeah.
You know, and it's cold. You know what a woman needs? A head. You know, a man. You don't need a man of the Lord, man. You know, or like the brother said, you're gonna be perplexed out here, man. You know. Like,
Yeah, that's right. All that shit you was talking gonna be null and void. It's gonna be over with.
woo.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been so much in that prideful mindset. I'm an independent, and that's the only group that says that, man. You don't hear the Chinese or the Asian or any other ethnicity group saying I'm an independent black woman or independent Asian woman. You know, I'm a strong black. You don't see none of them say that. Well, we gonna see in that day how strong your ass is, how independent your ass is. You know, we gonna see, man. Yeah.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 32 and verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. And if I may, you know, a lot of these women are at ease now, man. You know, we got this Section 8, you know, food stamps, HUD, You know, they at ease. You know, they got 4 baby daddies. You know, 5 kids. You know, they at ease, man. You know, they get child support. You know, but that shit's not gonna benefit you like when all of a sudden when the power go out. You know, none of that shit is gonna be to your good, man. When all hell is breaking. You know, when you got people kicking in doors.
Right.
You know, the scripture speak of their wives shall be ravished, man. You know, women's gonna be taken violently, man. You know, these are the times that we coming into, man. It ain't like, you know, cause for a moment, you know, he may just say, he just talking shit. No, this is in the scriptures, man. You know, this is a warning from the Lord. Ezekiel 3:17, you know, I have made thee a watchman into the house of Israel. Therefore, Salaki, hear the words at my, Salaki. Yeah, Salaki, for what, give them warning from me. This is a warning from the Lord, man, that he's finna really humble you women, man. You prideful women, man. You know, he's finna really, like brother said, finna bring belt to ass, man. He's finna whoop your ass, man, for your pride. You know, and the scripture saying pride goes before destruction. You know, and a haughty spirit before a fall, man. All right? And you women are haughty, man. You know, but the Lord is finna humble you when he cut the power off. Okay, when you can't get these wigs. You know, when you ain't got your eyelashes.
Right.
You know, when you can't bathe, when the Lord cut the water off. You know, when your skin is hell. You know, when you got plaque all on your teeth.
Right.
You know, when you can't brush your teeth. You know, you're gonna be looking frail. You're gonna be looking frail as hell. You know, depressed.
Stanky.
Yeah, stanky as hell. Gonna be depressed. You know, all because of your pride. But again, this is Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled. And if I may, you know, you women are about to be troubled, man. We're going to the time of Jacob's trouble, a time like never seen before, man. Okay, you're going to be troubled when you can't call 911. Okay, you're going to be troubled when you took that Section 8, you know, and had to put your baby dad out, you know. You're going to be troubled out here, man. All right? Reading on, it says, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant field. So like, that was pretty much it.
Yeah, man.
You know,
Yeah, you gonna be in the worst case ever, man. Because of your fucking pride, man. All of that shit talking. We know man, I seen a post earlier today, man. He said I was coming out the store from the toy store buying some toys in the mall. And this guy said, hey, you're a pretty lady. Can I take you out sometime? You want to grab something to eat right quick in the food court? And the bitch had the audacity to make the statement. Why you ain't offer to pay for my toys? For my kids? Like, bitch, you got the game fucked up. You think more highly of yourself than what you ought to. You know? You done been ran through, wore out, you're a fucking lemon with a paint job. But you talking shit. You got 100,000 miles on that thing. Walls out of man, fuck out of here, man. But you choose to goddamn be on your high horse. Lord finna knock your ass down, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We vexed here. I'm just letting you know. We tired of this place, man. It has to go. This ain't right. Ain't no racistness here, man. Oh, Elder Clark, I'm just saying, the Lord loves your hate for this place. And he hates your love for this place. When you love it here, the Lord hates your ass, man. And he gonna leave your ass here and melt you. He gonna melt you. He gonna put you to death in a horrible fashion. A lot of you women gonna be eating your babies. Yeah. Lord gonna make you grieve in that time, man. He gonna get it back. And it's gonna be in blood. That was it?
Book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
And that fall that Eve finna have is gonna be monumental. You know? You brag about all the goddamn degrees and shit that you got. Bitch, nobody care about that. Hey, Trump made that shit so beautiful where your nursing degree ain't shit. It's not even a professional degree anymore, man. But now you ain't got no leverage with that to get money. See? You got the Lord taking away all that shit you boasted in. You know? You had that pride in it. I got 4 degrees. Bitch, who cares? So what? Can you cook? Bitch, can you sew? Fuck out of here, man. It's a locker for the free. Yeah, you got it out.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8 and verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them in the latter time shall do. So like he says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
Yeah, many great miseries, man. And we know that word dwell, one of the definitions there is to hang your hat. Meaning you're at rest. You happy here, man. You coming in the house of Esau and you putting your coat on the coat rack and your hat on the hat rack and you going to sit down at the fucking couch. You happy here. And ain't nothing but sewers all around the fucking couch, man. Yeah, you happy with this bullshit. So the Lord gonna counter that with many great miseries, man. Read it from the top again, huh?
2nd Ezra 8 and verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world,
Yep.
because they have walked in great pride.
Yeah, see, that pride, man. That pride gonna be the catalyst to bring you down low, man. Believe you got it. Lord gonna really show you who got it, man. Yeah, you gonna need a man of the Lord. What is that? Is that Isaiah 32 and 1? I will make a man for, yeah. Maybe,
Yeah, verse 2.
2.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 32, and verse 2. And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest.
Yeah, see that? A man of the Lord, man. Gonna be a place of protection for you. Go ahead.
Come. As the rivers of water in a dry place,
Yep.
as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
In a weary land. See that? Yeah, man. A shadow of a great rock. Ain't nothing but heat all the way around, exhausted. Yeah, that's gonna be that covering for you, man. See? So yeah, you gonna need a man of the Lord. What does the scripture say? Where there's no head, possession is spoiled. So yeah, you ain't got no heads for the true man of the Lord. You gonna be a spoil out here. Oh, you mentioned the wives shall be ravished. You know? Yeah, you gonna be for booty. Literally. Yeah. And you know Eve, man. Eve loves shaking her ass. We gonna see you gonna shake your ass in that thing. You know? The motherfuckers coming to see about your ass. They been watching your ass that whole time. You know? They know your schedule. You know? They know what time you get home. When that power go out, they gonna be like Myra around this bitch. You know? I spent a lot of money on you, diamond. Yeah. And they ain't gonna be talking either. They gonna come take your ass. See? Yeah. Hell yeah. And you gonna be like, goddamn, what's that boy? On Friday after next, somebody help me, please. Help me, please. Yeah. Running around that motherfucker. Trying to get away. And you ain't gonna be able to get away, man. See?
It's like my mate, scripture say, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. The Lord is refining his men. You know, we looked at, you know, as dirt now.
Yeah.
They look at us, he ain't got no edge up. He don't get a haircut.
Right.
You know, we gonna see it that day. We gonna see it that day when the men, Lord will, Lord will part of that number. You know, when the men is eating good, you know, Eve ain't gonna give a damn what you look like.
Wow.
You know, or what kind of shoes you got on or nothing. You know, they gonna want some protection and they gonna want some provision, man. You know, the men of the Lord gonna be straight, man. You know, they ain't checking for us now, but they soon will be, man.
Right.
You know?
Right. Was that Isaiah 4?
Oh, yeah.
Let us be called by thy name.
That's it.
To bear our reproach. Yeah, man, that day coming. And it's fastly approaching. You know? But we got that Isaiah. We got it out.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
Yeah, see that? So a man of the Lord is going to be more precious than fine gold, man. See? It's going to be, hey, man, pick it a look.
Yeah.
You know? Whatever, hey, it's going to be like another movie reference. Man, what is that? No, not Rush Hour. Coming to America. Whatever you like. Yeah, it's going to be that. It's going to be that. Because if it's going to be anything other, you ain't going to be there. See, it's going to be whatever we like. See?
It's like the other apostle Bob said, brother's going to be like the Beatles. You know? They're going to, please take me. It's going to be pandemonium, man. You know? With all the Pookies and Ray Rays, them niggas going to go to World War III.
Right.
Them niggas going to die.
That's it.
You know? The men of the Lord going to be left standing, man. 10 toes, man. You know? There's already a shortage of men now.
Right.
You know? Again, like you said, the men of the Lord gonna be like fine gold. You know? Which you just be wanting to touch it.
Right.
You know? We want to put hands on it.
Right.
You know, that's how it's gonna be, man.
Yeah. See, them are the times we headed to, man. That's why we got a better nation, man. Of course we vexed them, man. We ready to get the hell out of here, man. This place is not our rest. You know? We're not content with being here in America, Babylon the Great. We're not content with the serpent Esau Edom ruling, man. See? You got something?
Book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
7 meaning what completion, man. You know, the scriptures deal with numerology. You know? So yeah, a complete number of women, complete number of women gonna take one man.
Saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name.
Only let us be called by thy name.
Take away our reproach.
And again, it ain't gonna be just no regular man, like your brother brought up. You can't pray like hell no, man. Oh, you gonna need a man of the Lord. You know? A Sabak or a Zakir, you know? Or a Zion. Yeah, you gonna need a man of the Lord, man. See? Yeah. And it's gonna be that much hell out here, man. And the men of the Lord gonna know how to maneuver. They gonna possess this testimony, man. You know? Lord gonna have us, Lord willing, be part of that person on a whole nother level than you people, man. You know? Yeah, he already doing it now. We can run suckers around you people, man. Lord that gave us this wisdom, we know how to operate, man. We know what you think, but you don't know what we think. You know? Yeah, we know how to put on the front. See? But you people, man, you gonna be taken in the evil time. Yeah, a wise man. Yeah. Yeah, a fool can't play wise. That's right. Yeah, a fool can't play wise, but a wise, hey man, King David. You know? When he was in that midst of the what is that, Philistines, he was actually in their city. You know? And they was like, man, that's King David, man. Let's bring him to the king. Man, King David, man, the Lord put the spirit on him. Played like he was a madman. Shrewd, coming down his beard. He was like, you bring me this, man? This ain't King David, man. You know? But guess what? That preserved him, man. You know? That was wisdom. But he was able to what? To play the fool. See? But see, in this time, you don't have these niggas with this bravado. Pow! You out of there. You know? Yeah, the Lord said, be still. And know that I am the Lord, man. Oh, those who fear the Lord will wait for his mercy. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's it. Shall live. That's it, huh? See? See, people are not going to live. You haven't been taught to fear the Lord. So you don't have the first steps of being able to make your way through this captivity. See? What was it? Okay, good.
Book of Ecclesiastes, Sirach 34, verse 13. The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live.
That's heavy. The spirit of those who fear the Lord shall live. Go ahead.
For their hope is in him that saveth them.
See? Yeah, Jake gonna hope in Esau, man. He gonna hope in some carnal. Psychopath. Jesus said, you're gonna be out of there. Jesus said, and now you dead. No, we going by the words of Yahweh Shabbat, man. That's gonna be what leads to life. See? That's a goddamn, that's a demon, man. Right up deep. We can try it out though. That was it on that? You holding something up? Yeah, did we finish that out?
Did it. Book of Micah. Start making it now. Book of Micah, chapter 7 and verse 9. I will bear the indignation of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Yeah, dealing with you people is bearing the indignation of the Lord too, man. We wanna put our hands on you. Don't just put it like that, man. You know? I can't wait to spiritual power come, man. You know? I got that. Ooh, I'm telling you. Teleport like 200,000 times in one night just to get to somebody. The whole everything, man. Slap their whole face off. Yeah. Yeah, hey, yeah. Yeah, your head pop off. You know? You got it now.
Says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. Then she that is my enemy shall see it.
You won't see it, man. You won't see the indignation of the Lord. You won't see the judgment, man. Go ahead.
And shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
Yeah, she gonna be trodden down as the mire of the streets, man. Trodden underfoot. See? Yeah, you gonna catch them strays, as it were. You know? Yeah, the Lord got something for you, man. Man, like Elder Pastor Hall said a long time ago. Yeah, if our woman was in mind in this captivity would be a breeze, man. Like, yeah, a cakewalk through water. Be easy. But as it were, the Lord got us because the Lord made the covenant with the league, you know? And we played the harlot. Well, what's the best way to get somebody back? You had your woman play the harlot on your ass, man. You know? Lord got us good, man. But that don't mean we ain't gonna be vexed. We understand the report, which caused us to be vexed even more, man. the two people, you're not gonna have any way out, man. You're not gonna hey, when our joy, our sorrow is torn into joy, your joy gonna be turned into sorrow, man. See? What is that, Isaiah? Let's get that, Isaiah, I wanna say 28, it started like 15.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 28, and verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death,
Yep.
and with hell are we at agreement.
Yeah, see, that's 2/3 of our people. You are in agreement with Esau, man. You done made a covenant with death. You're in agreement with hell. You love this fucking contention. Go ahead,
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us.
Go ahead.
For we have made lies our refuge,
Yeah, see that? Go ahead.
and under falsehood have we hid
See,
ourselves.
you hiding under falsehood, man. You basically naked. You ain't got no covering. See? Go ahead.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shah, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone,
Yep.
a tried stone,
Yeah.
a precious cornerstone,
Yeah.
a sure foundation.
Yeah, Yahweh Shah, man, he's a sure foundation, man. Go ahead.
He that believeth shall not make haste.
See that? But, hey, in contrast, 2/3 are building upon sand, man. Read that in St. Matthew 7. You know, the ones who built their house upon the rock, they gonna stand, man. But the ones who built their house upon sand, Esau, you gonna fall. And great was the fall of it, man. See? Go ahead,
Judgment also will I lay to thine line,
Yeah, go ahead.
and righteousness to the plummet,
Yeah.
and the hell shall sweep away the refuge of lies.
Yeah, see that those missiles, man. Those hailstones gonna sweep away the refuge of lies, man.
See?
Go ahead,
And the water shall overflow the hiding place.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, the lake of fire. See?
And your covenant with death shall be disannulled.
See that? Hey, your covenant with Esau gonna be over with, man. It's gonna be disannulled. You in bed with the fucking serpent. Eve and Eve. That sounds like a fucking sitcom. Eve and Eve. And she's working against Jake, the Israelite man. Go ahead,
And your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through,
Yep.
then ye shall be trodden down by
So
it.
you're gonna be trodden down by it. Continue.
From the time that it goeth forth, it shall take you.
Yep.
For morning by morning shall it pass over,
Continue.
by day and by night, and it shall be a vexation only to understand the report.
Yeah, see, our reality gonna become your reality, man. It's gonna be a vexation to understand the report when you in the midst of the evils. And you can't feed your baby. You know? You can't goddamn take a bath. You know, you can't flush the toilet. There's gonna be a vexation only, man, to understand the report. What the old saying is, I can show you better than I can tell you. You know, the Lord been talking a long time, but you ain't been listening. No problem. Go ahead.
For the bed is shorter than that a man can stretch himself on it.
Yeah, the bed is shorter than a man can stretch yourself on. You 6'8", you trying to get in a twin bed. That's how uncomfortable this situation gonna be for you people, man. Especially Eve. You gonna be put in a real uncomfortable position. Go ahead.
And the covering narrower than that he can wrap himself in
So
it.
you got a little baby blanket. He trying to cover up. It's cold as hell. You ain't gonna get no damn comfort for that, man. See? That's the situation the Lord gonna put you in. Go ahead.
For the Lord shall rise up as in Mount Perazim. He shall be rough as in the valley of Gibeon.
Yep.
that he may do his work,
Yep.
his strange work.
Yeah, his strange work. Yeah, the Lord getting ready to do some strange work here in America, Babylon the Great, man. Something you ain't never seen before. You want to end up with those strange rains, man. What's that, Wisdom Psalm 16:16? Okay.
And bring to pass his act, his strange act.
Yeah.
Now therefore, be ye not mocked, lest your bands be made strong.
Go ahead.
For I have heard from the Lord power of hosts a consumption, even determined upon the whole earth.
Yeah, see, that's what we're telling you, man. The Lord is getting ready to judge this whole place, man. We've heard his speech and was afraid. So now we relaying that to you. Get your ass in the house before all hell breaks loose, man. But when the door is shut, ain't nobody else coming in. You be knocking. Oh, what's that? I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. Shit. Hey, best believe that's how Noah was. They was knocking, but they couldn't come in. You know? They ought to make the point of Noah probably in the casement. He looked. Slam that bitch back. Yo, we in that same stand, man. But we warn you. You got more? What was it on that? Come on, let's get that proverb.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 20. Wisdom cry without. She uttereth her voice in the streets.
So you can't say you ain't know, man. Wisdom is crying out. Day in and day out. You know? Get that Isaiah 62 and 6 real quick. Read that from the top again, that.
Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets.
Yeah, day and night, man. Hey, when we pack up, guess what? There's a brother on the other side of the world that's gonna open up, man. See? So you ain't gonna have no excuse. Matter of fact, you got that up. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 62 and 6. I have set watchmen upon thy wall, O Jerusalem,
Yeah, we know Jerusalem is the people before the place. Go ahead.
which shall never hold their peace day nor night.
See, day nor night, man. So now you ain't gonna have an excuse. You know, when all hell break loose. You know? Yeah, you we all that shit talking, but there's a lot of shit talking on TikTok. You know, and that gets vexing at times. Where you gotta shut that thing off, man. You know? Hey man, being vexed like that, it brings stress. You know? And we have to have some type of relief. That's why the Lord will give us sports, you know, music, you know, or some brothers can cook. You know, and that gives them relief, man. Cherry. Oh man, yes. Ooh, look at that. See? Hey man, I heard that's the spirit, man. I heard a video earlier today, what they call an old Negro spiritual. Sweet low, sweet chariot. Going on the carry me home, man. We ready to go home, man. You see? That's the spirit though. Look at that, man. That's it. And again, these chairs ain't appearing at these other camps. I'm gonna let you know that next. They appear in their camps of Great Millstone, man. Often. Because the Lord knows our desire. He know we desire to get the hell out of here, man. Sooner rather than later.
That's it.
Man, I hope 2026 be a it's like for real, man. Like, Lord willing that thing accelerate. You know? To the point where it's really chaos in the streets, man. You know? That's gonna signify even more that we almost out of here, man. What the scripture say? Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows, man. See? We almost at the beginning. But again, we gotta grit it and better. You know? But you ain't gonna have no excuse. Read that from the top of the
This is Isaiah 62 and 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night.
Continue.
ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silent.
Yeah, see, ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silent. That's why they mad now. You got Jake talking about, man, you caused the division. Nigga, division was already here. We just highlight how the Lord operated in the earth, you dumb nigga. Jake was fucking retarded, man. You one of the lowest in IQ. You just like Esau, man. See? Well, yeah, we telling you what the Lord's getting ready to do, man. The Lord caused the division. See?
Say they are Sod's children. You know, stupid.
Stupid.
Lord, how you niggas stupid.
Yeah.
Slow belly.
Yeah.
Jake slow belly, man.
Yeah, dumbass. Yeah. Yeah. Really, really retarded, man. Simple. Yeah, hey.
Jackass.
Yeah. Real talk, man. You so fucking slow. And you constantly trying to say your oppressor. He putting a foot in your ass constantly, and you like, it's okay. It's okay. No, it ain't okay, you dumbass. You don't want retribution, man. You don't want payback, man. You don't want recompense. See? That's why the Lord got to get rid of your ass. Like you said earlier, the whole head is sick. The whole heart is faint. So what the Lord say? You'll be streaking more and more. What he got to do, he just got to put you down, man. That old yellow. See? Like a rabid dog. He got
That's a dog.
Yeah, good. Lord got to shoot you down, man.
Good.
Yeah, kill him. That's it. But you can't come back from rabies, man. And that rabies, I believe, is where you can't take water in.
Yeah,
That's heavy, man.
Yeah, that was bad.
You know, the elder brought that point up last week. You can't take water in, so you really can't take in this truth. You can't be satiated. Yeah, you really lost, yeah. So now you just gotta die. You must be. You must die. Ain't no other way around it, man. See? Again, you ain't gonna have no excuse, man. All that shit talk. We different talk about what's up.
Come. This is Isaiah 62:7. And give him no rest till he establish and till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
Until he makes Jerusalem, the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, a praise in the earth, man. See? We're going to keep declaring the downfall of this kingdom, man. So the Lord said, all right, that's it. We really anxious to see that day when the Lord said the ministry, all right, that's enough. You did enough work. Man, can you imagine how Noah felt when he did the last bit of the pits and the last bit of the deadly and all the animals were gathered in? And he was like, it's built. And then it started raining. The Lord shut the door. That was a beautiful feeling he had, man. You know? He finished. And that's what we looking to do. We looking to finish, man. You know? That's heavy though. We're not gonna hold our tongue, man. Why would you hold your tongue against wickedness? It's like your ass goddamn co-signing with it. Oh, you brought it out earlier. He that is not with me is against me. So you ain't crying out for all the abomination. Hold that. Don't get it. If you ain't crying out for all the abomination in the midst thereof, guess what? You're not gonna have any protection. Just read that real quick. And I know you still hold that problem.
Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sound in that cry, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
It may be that the Lord may be gracious to the remnant of Joseph. See if you can get that. Yeah, man. Yeah, you establish a judgment in the gate. Yeah, establish judgment in the gate. Amos, maybe Amos 5, 10. Yeah, 5 and 15. Yeah, let's get that real quick. Yeah.
The book of
Matter of fact, start at 13. That's Spears.
The book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 13. Therefore, the prudent shall keep silence in that time.
The prudent gonna keep silent in that time when the Lord put his prophets up, man. Go ahead.
For it is an evil time.
It's gonna be bad times out here, man. He ain't gonna have his man out here telling you what it is. No, they're gonna be put up. Go ahead.
Seek good and not evil, that ye may live.
Yeah, see that they see may live. That's bad. Read that again, huh?
Seek good and not evil, that ye may live.
Go ahead.
And so Yahweh, the powers of hosts, shall be with you as ye have spoken.
As ye have spoken. Continue.
Hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate.
And establish judgment in the gate. That's a commandment, man. Lord ain't telling you to, it's an option. No. He said, hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate. Go ahead.
It may be that the Lord, power of hosts, will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph.
Yeah, it may be that the Lord may be gracious to the remnant of Joseph. Translate to the remnant of Israel, man. But it comes by you what? Hating the evil and loving the good, and establishing judgment in the gate, man. See? No, you ain't idly by. Let bygones be bygones now, as long as they doing that over there. No. You crying out against this place, man. See? And it's got to be sincere. Lord ain't dealing with lip service. And we can go back and read that from the top again, Brother Sir.
Come. This is Isaiah. It's like it. This is Ezekiel chapter 9. Start at 5.
Start at verse 4 again, Brother Sir.
Come. It's Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Yeah, see that? And what that mark is, that thawat, man. That exemption from judgment. That's what we're hoping, that the Lord have on us, that covering, you know, of Yahweh Shah, man. That blood on our doorposts of our mind. Go ahead.
And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city.
Yeah, all the ones who don't have this mark, you know, this tawah, this exemption from judgment. Go ahead.
And smite.
Yep.
Let not your eye spare. Neither have ye pity.
Yeah, see? Neither have you pity, man. Go ahead.
Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children.
Yeah, both babes and little children. Go ahead.
And women.
Yeah, and see, women. See? Lord gonna, hey man, you women, you just do not know. It said maids and little children and women. And we understand you these some little demons around here, man. You know? Let they ass grow up this shit, man. Hell no. No. Go ahead,
But come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
See, they ain't gonna come near any man who got the mark, man. Who got that thawat. When that comes by what crying out against the abomination, you will lie to yourself when you hide by yourself a shot, man. See? What was it on there?
And began at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men, which were before the house.
Yeah, see that? The ones who know they Israel, man. You know? And the Lord got a harsh judgment from the Genesis guys, man. Those buffoons, those idiots. You know? Lord gonna make an example of you two. He gonna make a real example. And you don't know who the Lord is in that day, man. See? That was it. You got something?
The book of 2 Chronicles chapter 36 and verse 15. And Yahweh, power of their fathers, sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes.
Often. You know? That's why you people are not going to have an excuse. See, the earth has been thoroughly warm. You know? Rebecca, see you grab that right there. Rebecca 12:14. Uncle something. Yeah, you've been thoroughly warned, man. Now you ain't gonna have an excuse. Lord, I ain't know. You got it out.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, and verse 14. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord,
Yep.
as the waters cover the sea.
So this place has been securely drenched in this truth, man. Waters being a metaphor for this truth, the sea being the people. So it has hit every nook and cranny. You can't escape. And now you're going to be held accountable, man. So yeah, the Lord has his men up B-time, meaning what? Often, warning you of the judgment set to come to pass.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 7. The Spirit of the Lord filleth the world.
Yeah, see the Spirit of the Lord fill up the world, man.
And that which containeth all things have knowledge of the voice.
Continue.
Therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid.
And who speak of unrighteous things? Esau Edom, man. He cannot be hid. Go ahead.
Neither shall vengeance, when it punisheth, passing by him.
You see, it all go back to Esau, man. You know? So vengeance, when it punishes, it ain't gonna pass by. It ain't gonna just skip over Esau and go to somebody else. Hell no. It's gonna hit his ass square in the face, man. Go ahead.
It says, for inquisition shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly,
Yeah.
and the sound of his words shall come unto the Lord for the manifestation of his wicked deeds.
Yeah, see, for the manifestation of his wicked deeds, man. So now, the son of perdition is being revealed, man, which is another end time prophecy. But you see how those waters covering the sea, yeah, that's another shit, is initiating the change in the earth, man. The devil is being revealed, you know. Hey, 2/3 of our people are being revealed. See? That was it. Yeah, we can go back.
Con. 2 Chronicles 36.
Was you still? Oh, that was it. Yeah.
Con. 2 Chronicles 36 and verse 15. And the Lord, power of their fathers, sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place.
And on his dwelling place, man. See, that's why the Lord still got his men out. You know? Because he still got compassion on his people, man. Go ahead.
But they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his
Yeah,
words.
you got on bed shit. You got on curtain drapes. You know? Fucking curtain drapes, man. You got on a comfort. Yeah, they're niggas, man. You mocking the message of the Most High, man. Who we just say, yeah, we got, yeah, you right. Yeah, we do got on the comfort. That's heavy. But Jake trying to be an asshole, you know, I done heard all the things, man. Yeah. Got on the goddamn bed sheet or comforter or goddamn curtain drapes. Yeah, you gonna every other words like we say apron, yeah. Yeah, you gotta pay for that though. All that shit talking, man, man. I had tell you some crazy ass shit. Just let me die in my sins. Let me, yeah, man. All that shit out. And it's so goddamn infuriating, like, bitch, you don't want goddamn somebody goddamn manicuring your feet all the goddamn time. It's like, bitch, what the fuck wrong with you, ho? You don't want no goddamn slaves? Yeah, for free now. Man, this motherfucker plainly say, nah, I don't want that. Just let me be in sin and die. got, man. Woo. Yeah. And Esau already scared, man. That's why he tried to hurry and build that damn space force of that golden dome. You know? Yeah, he know he got a short time. So you see, Eve, man, Eve don't understand. Jacob don't understand. They think it's gonna be a perpetual group. It's not. Boy, wrapping this thing up quick.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Al.
But they mocked the messengers of the Most High.
Right, hey, as you said earlier, won't you get a haircut? You know? Trim your beard. Get a line up. Fuck you, man. What we said, we desire this more than beauty. Yo, man, this is nothing compared to the kingdom of heaven. They can't see a fall. They can't see past America. The old saying, you can't see the forest for the trees. You know? You only can see what's in front of you. We looking past it.
But they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of Yahweh by Shah arose against his people till there was no remedy.
Yeah, and that's what's going to happen again. There's not going to be any remedy when the wrath of the Lord come up against his people, man. So you ain't going to have no excuse. You ain't ready to say, I ain't him. It's over with. And that's beautiful how the Lord set it up. In any capacity. You catch it online, you see it live. You know? Now, you held accountable. You ain't inquired. That's on you. Yeah. It's your fault, nigga. I told you. You know? Telling Jake, man, don't go down there. Man, I'm just head down here for a little. Alright, I told your ass. You come back with a broken foot. Dumb nigga. Yeah, woke up dead. I was just going for a minute, but I told you not to go down there, nigga. So yeah, we're gonna be. I told you so. See?
It's like if I may out, and what the scripture say, I will give you the sign of the prophet Jonah. You know, if Jake was spiritual, something ought to go off in your head. You see men with signs, you know, actual signs. You know, even when Jake see the little Caesars man, you know, with the sign, hot and ready. Jake know, like, okay, they got pieces ready. You know, but something don't register in your mind like these men out here with signs, you know, and Bibles.
Right.
You know.
And all, if I may, and all type of weather.
Yeah.
It's cool out here tonight. You know? Yeah. But the Lord said we gonna make our bodies a living sacrifice, man. But that should be an indicator for Jake, man. That should be like, damn. Why are they so dedicated? And it ain't us, per se. It's the spirit that the Lord got on them. You know? And that should be like, damn, what's really going on type thing? You know? This nigga, that's pure.
Men out here, you know, information.
Right.
You know, bringing out the word, man. You know, but ultimately, you've been warned. If you even see, if you ride by, you know, now you're accountable. You seen it. You seen the signs. You know, you heard it. You know, you heard the name. You know, going out. Yahweh, while Yahweh shy. You know, now you have no cloak for your sins, man. You know?
Right. That's it. No cloak. Now you butt ass naked. What is that? They have blown the trumpet. Grab that.
Ooh, that's good.
7. Man, you be butt ass naked out here, man. You ain't been getting ready. In fact, you've been putting on the cover of Esau. This is no cover at all. Like a 7-15.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 7 and verse 14. They have blown the trumpet even to make all ready. But none go to the battle.
None going to the battle. So, hey man, we've been warning you to put on the whole armor of the Most High, where you be able to be protected. You know, but you got on a silk garment and 20 degree weather. You know, got on a linen suit and it's 40 below. You ain't prepared. You're gonna be taken. You got it out.
For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof.
See, the wrath of the Lord is gonna be upon the multitude, man. Meaning the masses. Which means what? Death. Lord gonna put you to death, see? Yeah. No relief, no escape, no way out. See? That was it? Yeah.
The sword is without,
Yeah.
and the pestilence and the famine within.
See, no way out. Go ahead.
He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him.
Famine and pestilence shall devour him, man. So you ain't gonna have a way out. You're not gonna have a plan B, as it were. You know? Go ahead.
But they that escape of them shall escape, and shall be on the mountains like doves of the valleys, all of them mourning, every one for his iniquity.
See? You're gonna be really lamenting that day. Mourning for your iniquity. Because you're gonna have sin on top of sin, man. Again, you're not covered. See? That was it on that Ezekiel 7. Come on, we can go back to that yep.
Book of Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 20. Wisdom cry without,
Yep.
she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Yeah, Jake, you stupid. How long you gonna be stupid? How long you gonna love simplicity? You know? How long you gonna continue to put up a damn Christmas tree and decorate and all this crazy shit? You still out trying to goddamn get presents and shit, and you 3 months behind. You know? It's crazy, man. Oh, that's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing, expecting a different result. You retarded. Something gotta give. But the Lord gonna make it give. You got it out.
It says, how long?
Yeah.
The book of Isaiah chapter 6,
You started verse 9.
in verse 9, he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not,
Yep.
and see ye indeed, but perceive not.
Perceive not, go ahead.
Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy,
Go ahead.
and shut their eyes,
Yep.
lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed.
See, we ultimately understand that the Lord don't want your ass to convert. He don't want you to be healed. So it's really a marvel to us when folks do stop. Like, oh, shit. You know? Because it ain't meant for everybody, man. Something that's precious ain't meant for everybody. It wouldn't be precious if everybody could get it. See? So we ultimately know the Lord want to destroy you. Go ahead, huh?
Then said I, Lord, how long?
Right.
And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man,
Right.
and the land be utterly desolate.
Yeah, until you know it after death by pain, man. The land will be utterly desolate. See? That's how long, man. Yeah, until you be destroyed, man. See? We understand Jacob gonna get it. How the Lord got you in the trick bag. Put you to death. Got your ass in the stall. Leading to death, man. Basically leading your ass to Esau. If that's where you want to be at anyway. So the Lord gonna give your ass over to you. See? That was it? Yeah.
Back to Proverbs 1 and verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Right.
And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
Yes, fools hate knowledge. What knowledge do you hate? The knowledge of the scriptures, man. Telling you to come back to your power. Telling you to stop doing these abominable works. You know, commit adultery. You know, eating shrimp, crab, lobster, pork. You know, the Lord telling you to come out of the ways of American Babylon's way. Again, not conforming to this world.
says, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called.
Yeah, see, it's like if I made, the Lord have made known his words unto you, man. Oh, it says pour out his spirit. Hey, that's that Habakkuk. That's the waters cover the sea. Also that wisdom of Solomon. You know? So everything here has now been drenched with the truth, man. You ain't gonna be able to say you ain't know. Go ahead.
It says, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Yeah, no man regarded. See? Go ahead.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof.
See, that's Jake, man. You don't want the reproof for the Lord, man. You know, you done said at naught all his counsel. See? Now the Lord got to show you better than he can tell you, man. Ain't no more talk. You know, that was, I ain't about to say another word. You know, Jake, you hear Jake say that, yeah, you better watch out. You know? You got something up? Come.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 65 and verse 12. It says, therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
Yeah, you want to all bow down to the slaughter, man. And 2/3 you've already been accounted to the sword. Go ahead.
Because when I called,
Beautiful.
ye did not answer.
Yeah.
When I spake, ye did not hear,
Yeah.
but did evil before my eyes,
Continue.
and did choose that wherein I delighted not.
You chose Esau, man. You chose what the Lord did not delight in. See? And there's a penalty for that. You just can't get away. You know, live and let live. Nah, man. Lord gonna destroy your ass. Because you sided with the enemy. You got it.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry.
Yeah.
Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be
See
ashamed.
that? Those are the consequences of disobedience. See? You're going to be ashamed. You're going to be thirsty. You're going to be hungry. But the servants, the ones who hearken, the ones who repent, guess what? They're going to be straight, man. They're going to have water. They're going to eat in a time of famine. See? You got more? Go ahead.
Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit.
See, understand the report. You're going to howl for vexation of spirit, man. You're going to be square dead in the report, catching the evil, man. And all you're going to be able to do is howl for vexation of spirit. Oh, Lord! Lord, help me! There's going to be a lot of lamenting in that day. And the Lord, hey, when he cried, you did not hear, so he cried. And he did not, and you're going to cry, he's not going to hear you, man. See? That was it.
And ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen,
Yeah, see?
for the Lord Yahweh shall slay thee, and call his servants by another name.
See? Yeah, so the judgment is going to be right there in your face, man. It's going to put you to death in a horrible fashion. Because you ain't want to hearken. And the Lord made it the way he didn't want you to hearken. So he can destroy your ass, man. That's a scary thing. You know? Yeah. We go back to that Proverbs.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 25. But ye have set at naught all my counsel,
Yep.
and would none of my reproof.
Go ahead.
I also will laugh at your calamity.
Right.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
And we can't wait, man, because we know that's going to be manifest through the men of the Lord. Mocking when your fear comes. You know, we going to laugh at your calamity. Talking about you ain't had nothing to eat in 3 days. Now you got to eat. You know how the motherfucker going to feel about that? Boy, the motherfucker going to be mad. But the scripture say that the heathen shall envy thee, but they be able to do nothing against it. See? Go ahead.
It says, when your fear cometh as desolation,
Right.
and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh unto you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
The Lord gonna turn his back on you, man. What is that? I will turn. They will see the back and not the face in Jeremiah. You know, and that's gonna be the time of wrath, man. You gonna be calling out for relief, and the Lord will be like, yeah, I don't hear you. Yeah, you hear that? Somebody said something? Shit. That's gonna be a beautiful thing too, man. Cause you took it for granted, man. You got it, man.
Then they shall call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh.
See that? They ain't choosing to fear the Lord, man. Go ahead.
They would none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof.
Yep.
Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get it how you live, man. Go and cry to the guys that you have chosen. Continue.
And be filled with their own devices.
Go ahead.
For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them.
The prosperity of food will destroy you, man. That ultimate, that food going into Esau. So you trying to live your life the way he got it set up, he's gonna kill you. You got it.
But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil.
Yeah, it shall be quiet from fear of evil. Let's get that word quiet about those who hearken unto Yahweh shall gonna dwell safely, man. You're gonna be in the house. You're gonna be put up. You're not gonna be open to the elements. See? You got it, right?
The phrase they shall be quiet, H7599. Sean, it says to be at ease.
Yeah, see, to be at ease. Go ahead.
Be at peace.
Be at peace. All hell breaking loose, but the elect is at peace. Continue.
Rest securely.
You gonna be resting securely, man. See that? Go ahead.
Be quiet.
Yup.
Strong's definition, be peaceful.
Be peaceful. You got it.
Is it?
That's it.
Oh, so like it.
Yup.
In the lexicon, it says of rest
Yup.
from trouble.
Of rest from trouble. See? The time of Jacob's trouble, man.
That's it.
See, the elect is going to be satisfied in the time of famine. They're going to be straight when all hell breaks. You got something?
Book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 2, and verse 26. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish.
Yeah, see that? Go ahead.
For I will require them from among thy number.
So you're gonna be there. The elect is gonna be required from among you people, man. Go ahead.
Be not weary, for when the day of trouble in heaven is come,
Yep.
others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
Yeah, see, thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Matter of fact, continue.
The heathen shall envy thee,
See? Go
but
ahead.
they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord.
See?
My hands shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell.
Yeah, low position, man. But you people gonna be wrapped up in hell, as it were. You know? See that beautiful? See the contrast? Started like 18.
Yep. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37 and verse 18. The Lord Yahweh knoweth the days of the upright,
Yeah.
and their inheritance shall be forever.
Yeah, their inheritance shall be forever, man. Yeah, the days of the upright, the ones who have been quickened and made alive, man. Also the Israelites, look at this. See that? Wow. One way going up on one way up a one-way with oncoming traffic doing 60. Yeah, they almost crazy. That would have been a beautiful sight. Yeah, that's what we looking for. This place to crash. Read that from the top again, right?
Come. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37, and verse 18. The Lord Yahweh knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever.
Go ahead.
They shall not be ashamed in the evil time.
Yeah, see? They ain't gonna be ashamed. They're not gonna be perplexed. They're gonna have answers, man. That evil time, the time of Jacob's trouble, fastly approaching. See?
And in the days of famine, they shall be
See,
satisfied.
in the days of famine, they shall be satisfied. So that is the benefit of believing and trusting in the Lord, man. Now, 2/3 going to be destroyed. So we pray this been edifying. We give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash.
double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of work. Till the next time, shalom.
Shalom.